Well, go on, OJ Merge.
What's up, guys?
One more day of 30 days of gratitude.
Day 9 to be specific.
Yes. So, what's the question for today?
The question for today is, what color are you most grateful for?
What color am I most grateful for? That is a tough one.
I can go first.
Go first.
Okay.
Come over a little bit more, baby.
I would say the color that I'm most grateful for, I would love to say the color brown because it's a nice earth tone color. Okay. It's a natural color and it's beautiful. But I'll also add in the color blue. Blue is also another beautiful color, and it's a calming color. It's also the color of the sky. Brown and blue because they're natural colors that we can find in nature.
Okay, well, I will not give my favorite color, but I would say the color that I'm most grateful for is green.
Why?
Reason why I like green, I like nature. I like going outside, I like seeing my grass green, I like seeing the trees. There's something about greenery that says life. There's something about greenery that is just calming. It gives hope. It tells that life goes on. You know, we're gonna be alright. You know, you grow your vegetables, they're green, the grass, the trees, you know, everything, you know, whenever the green changes and them trees, it just look like it's not the norm. Like when it gets down to fall and all them green leaves fall off the tree, then it looks crazy in somewhat sense. You're like, well, what's going on here? When will fall be over? But as soon as that green sprouts again, you feel like hope is not lost. You feel like, okay, nature is back in full effect. So, I'm most grateful for, you know, the color green.
That's a strange question. I've never been asked that before. What color are you most grateful
for? Somebody might ask, what's your favorite
color? Right.
Which color are you most grateful for? So think about that. Drop your color down below and let me know what it is. I don't think people really, you know, go about appreciating colors for what it is. People just have a favorite color and just stick with that right through life.
That's true. So maybe you guys can give more thoughtful answers, but it's an interesting one.
I've never thought about that before. Okay, so we have a highlight today.
We do.
And that highlight will be...
Well, it comes from our email.
Yeah, it comes from our email. Well, two persons were in a relationship. And they separated after a short stint, it seems like. And after they separated, both people went ahead and had kids. One person had a child, the other person have another child. They came back together. Now one person is feeling betrayed or disappointed that the other person has a child. Mind you, the other person that is feeling disappointed or betrayed also has a child.
With their life, yes. And they were dating in their 20s. Now they're in their 30s.
Yes.
But her question is, and they are active. My computer's dying. But the question from her was just, you know, if he's so in love, happy to be reunited, why is it that he is refusing to date me?
Well, at this point, he's refusing to date her at this point?
Yeah, it's not so much refusing. I just think for her, date probably means something different than what it means to him.
So she wants a steady relationship.
Yeah, because she says they hang out all the time. He drives an hour to come see her. But obviously she feels like they're still not dating, so. And
she feel like the reason for that is because she has a child. Well, first thing first, you can't feel no type of way because you have a child when he also has a child. Okay? One thing. Second thing is time with a no man. So, if he exits your life for a certain period of time and there's no communication or anything going on, then he comes back. He has to accept whatever he comes back to. Ain't nobody putting their life on the wall for nobody.
Right.
Life goes on. As I said, time waits and no man. And people going to be living regardless. There is no way that she should put her life on pause or whatever it is. No. She said that he's refusing to date her. I can understand that someone just have that about them, that boy, she went ahead. Once another man enter the picture, sometimes another man could be iffy. And not any man. Sometimes it's just immaturity coming from from someone that won't allow them to see past that you had to live your life in that sense. Now they're back, things could be great, especially if you're not in that situation no more. But just the thought of knowing that somebody else entered the picture, a lot went on, now you have a baby for that person, probably rub him the wrong way.
Yeah, that's definitely one solid reason why he could not be willing to commit. And I think it's also worth mentioning, sometimes when you revisit relationships from the past, you mentioned that you guys dated 10 years ago and now you were trying it again. There's a chance that he still sees you as the person that you were 10 years ago. And only you know what that relationship was like when you were involved with him during that time. Yeah. Were you a person that didn't have standards? Were you a person that wasn't really looking for anything serious or any commitment? There's a chance he's still seeing you as that woman in her 20s rather than a fully grown and matured woman in her 30s. So that's definitely something to take consideration of. And it's also worth mentioning that you all are being intimate. A lot of times as women, the number one mistake that's made is asking where's the commitment after you've already become intimate with someone. He doesn't have an incentive to commit to you right now. You're an old-time love, and it's seemingly he's been able to just pick up where he's left off without necessarily having to earn, your affection and get back to that place. There's a chance that because you have this history with him, you felt like picking up where you left off, and maybe you didn't challenge him enough to see that he actually has to work for your affection and your time, because he hasn't committed to you yet and you haven't committed to him. But right now you guys are intimate and he has every reason to just be happy with the way things are. So that's definitely something to consider. But because we don't know the full context, that's just a possibility.
Yes.
So hopefully that gives you some insight.
And I know you might sit down and say, well, he's making an effort because he drove all the way over here, or he took a Uber, or whatever the situation is. Sometimes
anybody will do that for good poom poom.
Yeah, it works that way. A man will take a flight for it. A man will skip state to state. A man will go out of the country for it. It works like that. So, sometimes that doesn't validate anything. It's just the work that he has to put in for that good,
All right, you guys.
So there you have it.
Yes, day 9 of the gratitude challenge.
Day 9 gratitude challenge.
We're keeping these up.
Most definitely. And we will see you guys again tomorrow with another 30 days of gratitude video and another,
highlight.
And another little highlight. So, O and J, and we're out again, OJ merge. Boom.